Hi guys, I wanted to talk to you today about social proof. I want to talk about what it is, why it matters, and how you can get it. So social proof is incredibly important. We actually use it all the time in our day-to-day lives when we recommend something to a friend or give our opinion on something. Online, this happens as well, and as a business owner, you need to be aware of the social proof of your brand. So let's go over a couple of different types of social proof and how they might play out for you online. The first thing is reviews or testimonials. So you might deliberately ask previous customers or clients for testimonials so that you can put them on your website. Or you might have some way of referring them to another place where they can give a review, such as on Facebook or your Google My Business listing or any other review platform that might be suitable for your business. Asking for those reviews and testimonials is a fantastic way to build credibility and demonstrate to people who haven't yet purchased what the experience is like of using your product or service. The second type of social proof I want to talk to you about is about your social media follower count. So, like it or lump it, this is the thing and it matters. Whether you have 100 followers on your social media account or 1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000 is going to change how people perceive your brand and business. The larger your following, the more credibility and authority people will assume you have. Now, this may or may not be true. You may be just as good at your business when you have 100 followers than when you have 100,000 followers, but that's not how it's perceived. People will assume that the bigger your social media following is, the more successful your brand and business is as well. So it's important to invest in your social media and growing the number of followers, not just because it might bring you more potential clients, but because it might help people who are on the fence choose whether or not to purchase. I also was talking to a client recently who gained a large amount of media exposure that she contributes predominantly to her large social media following. The media outlet perceived her as being more of an authority, being more credible, and gave her an opportunity that she otherwise might not have gotten if her social media account was lower. The last thing that I wanted to talk about is about recommendations. So this could be as simple as one friend referring another friend to your product or service online, but it can take a different form. So we could talk about influencers, ambassadors, affiliate marketers, or anyone else who might have a large audience to refer to your product or service. So when you're thinking about those things, you need to think about the quality of the person who's doing the referring. So if they're perceived as being very trustworthy, that their opinion is highly valued, that their audience size is relatively large, this can all be great for their opinion of your brand. The second thing about these referral links is the quantity. So I heard a strategy recently where a brand came out with a new face mask and they sent it to a large number of low-level influencers, and all of these low-level influencers promoted this product at the same time. So while no one in particular of those influencers was large enough to create a wave, the effect was accumulative, and all of a sudden people were seeing this particular face mask everywhere and it became a phenomenon. So hopefully now you have a better understanding of what social proof is and how a few different ways you can find it online or use it for your business. To recap, we talked about reviews, testimonials, we talked about follower count, we talked about recommendations either by friends or high quality sources or large quantity sources. So hopefully that gives you some ideas about how you might use social proof for your business.